You don't eat turkey even on Thanksgiving? Hi guys! Today we're going to talk a little bit about being a plant-based eater over Christmas, Thanksgiving, all of those kind of holiday feasts. I made a video on a similar topic recently, so I'll link that above, but that was a live stream where I was talking about what it's like to be a plant-based eater on your kind of first holiday with your non-plant-based eating family. So kind of how to handle things with a family that's never seen you refuse to eat turkey before. So now that it's a little closer to the holidays and those kind of plant-based alternatives have started coming into the stores, I wanted to show you what I like to pick up over Christmas and Thanksgiving and into the new year to celebrate with my family, but still eat according to my values. My absolute favorite part of every holiday meal is stuffing. I love stuffing, give me all the carbs. So not being able to eat stuffing that my aunt made inside the bird because I don't really want to eat something out of a bird's butt carcass. So I thought I'd solve all my problems by just going and getting stovetop stuffing because I used to love that stuff as a kid. But apparently most of stovetop stuffing is made with either chicken broth or turkey fat, so that's not vegan friendly. Over Thanksgiving, Jeff and I found a different brand. If you go to the kind of stuffing aisle in your store, there should be lots of options. And this Mrs. Cubbinson's traditional stuffing seemed to have no ingredients that were a problem, and we thought it was really delicious, but I didn't actually get a chance to go and email the company. So although nothing looks like it's not vegan friendly, and I was comfortable with that, but if you want to make extra sure that none of the long kind of scientific names are animal derived, you'll probably have to email or phone the company. Another option is from Uncle Ben. Apparently the Stuff and Such brand of his stuffing in the traditional sage with rice and vegetables is completely vegan. The ingredients made me think it was, but I also found some documentation online that said that Uncle Ben's has confirmed that there's no animal-derived ingredients in this stuffing. So that's the way we're gonna go this Christmas. So my fiance Jeff's favorite thing over the holidays is eggnog. But as you know, eggnog, like the name suggests, is made with real eggs. Last year we tried a eggnog that was almond milk based, but it was a little bit thin, so Jeff didn't like it, but I loved it for baking. I like to make eggnog flavored cookies over Christmas, and I thought it worked great. So this year we've switched over to a coconut milk based eggnog, or holiday nog as it were, because it's a lot thicker and kind of fattier like eggnog really is. So Jeff likes this a lot better because it's not as thin and it's more creamy. So this will be great in your baking, it'll be great just to drink. My favorite thing to do with it is add rum and put it in a martini glass and have Christmas martinis. So obviously one of the harder things to replace on a vegan diet is meat. We found these amazing little cutlets that are kind of stuffed by Gardein, and we had them over Thanksgiving and they were fabulous. The thing I really like about these is that they're single serve. So there's 2 of these kind of cutlets in a package, but you can take them out individually so you can make as many as you need. Or if you have 2 Thanksgiving or Christmas dinners to go to, you can take one and then save one in the freezer for the next dinner that you have. So that's really handy. It's actually nice because it's stuffed already. So if you don't want to buy the stuffing, you don't have to. But the amount of stuffing in here is not enough for me. I need more stuffing in my life. So all of these items I found at my local regular grocery store. It was a Save On Foods. It's not a specialty vegan grocery store by any means. It's just a regular old grocery store, and they carried all this stuff, which was fabulous. But then I took a quick trip over to Planet Organic that does cater more to the plant-based, gluten-free, kind of cruelty-free lifestyle. And they had entire aisles with cool stuff for plant-based eaters over the holidays. They had this really cool Amy's Kitchen veggie loaf that came with mashed potatoes and corn and peas, so it was kind of a all-in-one, one-stop meal if you wanted to get really, really lazy. And they had a couple of other cute things like veggie pot pies and other little individual frozen meals if you were kind of doing a really low-key dinner. Then I stumbled upon their like mega holiday aisle, and they had everything from vegan whipped cream, kind of like a Cool Whip deal. They had vegan cheesecake, which was rad. They had pie crusts that were acceptable for plant-based eaters. They had the Gardein turkey breasts that I've already showed you. And one of the best things they had was Tofurkey's gravy, which is delicious. It comes in a frozen kind of packaged container, so all you have to do is heat it up and serve. And that was so handy for me to not have to make gravy from scratch from mushroom gravy, which is fine when I'm the hostess. When I'm hosting the meal, I have all day to make my own gravy. But if I'm having a meal at a family member's house and they're trying to prepare a Christmas dinner for our entire family, I don't really have time to like shove in between my aunt and my grandma and be like, I'm just gonna make a quick mushroom gravy, guys, don't mind me. Like, the kitchen is busy, so if I can just pop something in the microwave, it's way easier on all of us. And then as an alternative to the Gardein kind of individual chicken breasts, you could make an entire Tofurky roast. And Tofurky actually has like a one-stop package with everything in it. So that includes the roast, a brownie, some gravy, kind of everything you need to eat, and then you can have the sides, so vegetables or potatoes or whatever, with the rest of your family. So if you want to kind of splurge out, because it is a little more pricey, that's the way to go. Both Jeff and I love Tofurky, and he is not really as big on fake meat and fake cheese as I am. Like, I have no problem eating that stuff. I think it's delicious, but it's not usually Jeff's jam, and he still really likes the Tofurky roast. And I also fed it to my very meat and potatoes, old school traditional dad, and he said it wasn't bad either, so that's enough of an endorsement for me. Those are a couple of my favorite prepackaged vegan plant-based items that'll make your holidays a lot easier if you're transitioning from an omni to a plant-based diet. Maybe this is your first year doing it. These things will help out a ton and help you feel like you're not missing anything. Of course, if you're more into that kind of homemade thing and doing like baking at home and cooking over the holidays, and that tradition's really important to you, there are endless recipes on Pinterest that'll help you kind of revamp your traditional recipes into a plant-based one. All you have to do is like type in like pumpkin pie vegan on Pinterest, or stuffing vegan, gravy vegan, cookies vegan, and all of that stuff will come up on Pinterest like that. It's super, super easy. Like I mentioned at the beginning, if you want some tips on actually how to deal with family members over the holidays, when you're explaining your transition to being a plant-based eater, check out that link that I had at the beginning. I'll also put it down below in the description. I hope you liked that video, guys. I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please give the video a thumbs up, leave a comment below, and subscribe. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I'll talk to you soon. Happy holidays!